I often get the comment from you girls that you struggle with what shoes to pair with your outfits. If you pick the right pair of shoes, it can totally take your outfit to a 10. But on the other hand, if you pick the wrong shoes, it can totally destroy your outfit, which is like often what we see on the red carpet, let's be honest. Ladies with like such gorgeous gowns, but then wrong choice of shoes, such a waste. Well, don't let that be you. In this video, I'll share with you a couple of outfit formulas that are pretty common, like things that I regularly wear, you probably wear as well. And then what shoes I usually pair with them and what shoes I wouldn't pair with them. All right, so I will be mainly focusing on the bottoms in this video because that's pretty much what will determine what shoes to go for. Now, starting with a straight leg jean. A pair of straight leg jean, preferably high-waisted. Like if you have a short torso, I would say go for like a mid-rise. But if you have like a long torso or like a normal torso, high-rise is like the most flattering. And a good wash that's like very classic, either like a black vintage wash, or like a blue wash that's like more on the lighter side, or something like a mid-blue wash is also very classic. I would say that this type of pant is like one of the most easiest ones to pair things with, because most of the shoes that I have go well with my straight leg jeans. So for example, sneakers. The only thing that you have to pay attention to is the length of the jeans. So make sure that it's like right above your ankle, so a little bit of ankle is showing, so you have a little bit of room or skin that you can see between the sneaker and where the jean starts. This also counts for loafers. Look great with straight leg jeans. And sometimes I wear my loafers with socks, but not all the time. And I love to do like a white sock for that preppy look, like that white and black contrast. It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. It channels my inner Michael Jackson. And sometimes I also do like black socks just to elongate the leg even more, like especially if I'm wearing like black loafers, black jeans, like black top, maybe an all black outfit. I would love to do like black socks just to really, you know, tie it all together. Boots, like ankle boots, is another great shoe type to pair with straight leg jeans because they go like up. But the only thing, the caveat here is to make sure that there is no skin showing between where the jean starts and where the boots end, because otherwise this doesn't look good at all. So you want for the boots to like pretty much go underneath the jean a little bit, so that again really elongates the leg and looks very seamless. Pointy toe pumps is another great shoe option when you're wearing straight leg jeans, especially like if you have like a nice blazer on top. For example, sometimes you want to be dressed up, look a little bit more corporate, officey like, but you still want to be a little bit more casual. That's when I pair my blazers with jean. And then if I want to be like totally casual, I'll pair them with sneakers, of course. But if I want to elevate it a little bit, then I'll go for like pointy toe pumps. It looks just spectacular. It's a very nice juxtaposition between the blazer and the jean and the pumps. And like I said, I don't really have a good example of shoes that don't go well with my straight leg jean. I do see on some people that they combine like those very slouchy kind of boots with straight leg jeans. That's like a no-go for me. All right, moving on to wide leg pants. Now, I love a good tailored wide leg pant. This is like another one of my outfit formulas that I go to like at least once a week. But here is the thing. There are two different types or two different lengths of wide leg trousers. Wide leg trousers, if you want to pair them with pumps, like heels, you have to make sure that the length is like right for heels. If you want to pair your wide leg trousers pairs with no heel or like flat shoes, make sure that the length is specifically for flat shoes. Like that's the only like tricky thing with wide leg pants. Sometimes like I have 3 different wide leg pants all from Frankie Shop, and I have my cream pair or off-white pair. I got it hemmed to wear with heels, specifically with heels. So it's a little bit more longer, so you can see when I'm wearing it with loafers, it just does not really look good because it will be dragging on the floor and it's such a waste of like this beautiful material. Also the color is light, so those pants will be ruined in just 1 minute. So that's why these are the pants that I only wear with like heels. And I don't really wear super high heels like on a regular, so I got it tailored just to wear with like my ankle boots, sock boots from Stuart Weitzman, which have like a mid heel, you can say. So it hits like almost touches the floor, but not quite. So that is like the perfect length that you want when you're wearing wide leg pants. Now, the other pair that I have also from Frankie Shop is my gray pair, and this one is specifically hemmed to wear with loafers and sneakers. So you can see when I'm wearing it with my sneakers and loafers, it just hits just right above the ground, and when I wear it with heels, it's just a little bit too high up. So it's just a very small detail, but I promise you it can make all the difference. So just another thing to pay attention to when you're wearing wide leg pants. All right, leather leggings. You guys know I love my leather leggings, and what I love to combine them with, like my preferred way ever since I got the Stuart Weitzman boots, is like to pair those two together because it really elongates my leg. You can hear me say that word a lot because I'm petite. Like that's like the thing that I love doing, just to make me look a little bit taller. And that seamlessness of like the boot going to the legging is just, it looks so chic, so stylish. Like you have a sense of fashion, and it's just my go-to pair of shoes to wear with my leather leggings. The other shoe that I love to combine with my leather leggings is the Dr. Martens boots, because it's kind of the same effect, and because the boots are very chunky, again, it gives me some height when I'm wearing these leggings. Normally I pair them with like a chunky knit on top or like a big oversized blazer, just to again bring back that balance of like something very flowy and volume on top, and then more tight fitting around the legs, and then again like going for like a pair of heels or like a chunky boot brings back that balance into the whole outfit. Now, a pair of shoes that I would not pair with my leather leggings are sneakers. I just don't think that this is a nice combination. It doesn't look bad, like sometimes you can pull it off, but for me, like I never pair my leather leggings with sneakers. Also, because of the white with the black of the leather, it's like too much of a contrast for me. I do love a good contrast outfit, but not in this way. This way it's just not, it's doing something to my psyche that's not working. Maybe if you have like a black pair of sneakers, I don't even know, but for me the preferred way, like I said, is like with a whole elongation. If you wear it with sneakers, it's really cutting my leg off in like a weird way, and it's not it for me. And I also have these pumps from Valentino, the rock studs. This was a very bad purchase. I'm not going to lie. This was an impulse purchase. These shoes do not go with my style anymore. They don't really go even with like my proportions, because they cut my ankle off in just a very weird way. So you can clearly see that when I'm pairing them with like leather leggings, it just does not look good. There is just something completely off with this combination. So again, go for the elongation. Even if you're tall, you can't go wrong with like elongating the legs even more. All right, let's move on to mini skirt. This is like also sometimes tricky, especially if you're like me, you're petite, you have like big thighs. Sometimes you can be like, okay, oh my God, what am I going to pair with this mini skirt? Nah, I got you. I always go for either my Dr. Martens, which I think look the best, probably the best, or loafers, and loafers with no socks. So when I'm wearing mini skirts, specifically this leather mini skirt, it's always with tights because I am not going to be in these streets with mini leather skirt and then with no tights. Also, it's cold, so I need the tights to give me some coverage, some warmth as well. Every time that I'm wearing the skirt, I'm wearing tights with it. And then what I love again here is to elongate the legs. So that's why my choice here is to go for like a black pair of shoes. But here again, there is a caveat. You can see that I'm not pairing the mini skirt with my Stuart Weitzman boots, even though they are sock boots. It's still like you can see cutting me off at my ankle, which is not flattering at all. You can clearly see like, you know, that it goes from the boot to the tights and the skirt. So it's like compartmentalizing, I don't know, my body. And because the Dr. Martin boots are very tight to the ankle, it slims the ankle. So it gives like the opposite effect than the Stuart Weitzman. Because the Stuart Weitzman, even though it's a sock boot, it's still a little bit wiggly around the ankles. So it doesn't have that whole slimming effect like the Dr. Martin boots have. And then a thing that's like a no-go for me is like pairing tights, mini skirts with sneakers, especially white sneakers. Like again, that's like too big of a contrast. It's just, it doesn't work at all. And one thing that the girlies are doing, you know, the Instagram girlies that have like those nice thin legs, I see that it's like super trendy, especially spring and fall, to wear like mini skirts. You know, when the whole like ultra mini skirt thing was trending, you would see like the girlies wearing the mini skirt with like the Adidas Sambas and then with the socks. I'm like, that would not work at all for me. Like the way my body is set up is just not for like that style. First of all, like I said, if I'm wearing mini skirts like this, I have to wear them with tights, unless it's like a dress or I don't know, A-line. But pretty much like it's like mini skirt, tights. When I'm wearing tights, I can't wear socks like those white socks. It just will not work at all. So unfortunately, like this trendy style is not for me, which is okay. I'm not like after the trends, but I'm just telling you. So sometimes you see things on people and you're like, oh, cute. And I can appreciate that from afar, but I know that won't work for me. So if you have like similar body proportions like I do, this video is like, I think super helpful, because you will see that some things like for us thick girls that have like the hips, the thighs, you know, we are more on the petite side, shorter side of things. We really have to pay attention to what outfit to pair with what shoes, because it can really, like I said in the beginning, make or break an outfit. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. For your reference, if you're new here, I have my body measurements in the description of all my videos. So if you're curious, you want to like compare, and just for, you know, it's like sometimes the camera, you can't really see like how tall someone is, so you can get all my body measurements in the description. If you're new and you got value from this video, don't forget to subscribe, maybe share it with someone, you know, spread the love, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.